Hello and welcome to the LM's past history of the true Gamedog, the APBT channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I also want to thank a good friend Mr. EJ Miller for helping me with the information for this video. Thanks brother, I appreciate you and your help more than you know. Thank you. And as always, all the information on here is for historical purposes only. Here is the story on Cate's Grand Champion Nigerino 5XW. Nigerino was born in July of 1979, out of Jackson's Wolfman, a son of Eli Jr. and a grandson of Bulizan, bred to Hathaway's Leela, a daughter of Grand Champion Art and double granddaughter of Eli Jr. Sam. Cates acquired Nigerino and his littermate sister, Bolita, from their breeder as puppies. There was a condition, that Bolita was to be bred back to her sire Wolfman. For whatever reason, this was not done. When Bolita came in heat, she was bred to Cate's Poncho, who was out of Stompanato, bred to a Bulizan/Art's Missy daughter. Some time later, both Bolita and Nigerino were stolen from Sam Cate's yard, as well as a son and daughter from the Poncho/Bolita breeding. The story goes that the breeder of Nigerino and Bolita had the dogs stolen, supposedly because he felt the agreement had been violated. Cates found Nigerino on the yard of another Texas dogman and reclaimed him. The two pups off Bolita, Leo and Miss Kitty, were later returned to him, but he never got Bolita back. It was rumored she had been sold to another dogman. The whole situation started a major feud between all of the parties involved that lasted several years. Nigerino's first match took place in South Texas against Pieces Al Capone at 37 pounds, the referee was Granger. Nigerino worked the head and chest, Al Capone was picked up in 37 minutes. This match was part of a 5-match convention and Nigerino took best in show. For his second match, he was conditioned and handled by Oklahoma Shorty. His opponent, Maddox Louie, was a one-time winner in over 2 hours. The referee was Bobby Smith. Louie does a good job of holding Nigerino out, but Nigerino gets ahead working the chest and stifle and Louie is counted out scratching at 120. Nigerino was once again awarded best in show and received a trophy. His third was at 36 pounds against another 2-hour winner, McMillions Brindle. This match was refereed by Celso. Nigerino is ahead all the way and scratches to win in 37 minutes. The fourth was against a group from California who called themselves the Black Attack. The weight was 37 and the referee was Morgan. Nigerino's opponent, Garrow's Ranger, was counted out in his corner at 37 minutes. Nigerino's son, Samson, out of Miss Kitty, also won one on the same night, in less than 30 minutes. 3 years later, when Nigerino was 7 years old, he won his 5th match. The weight was 37 and the referee was De La Garza. The referee from the 4th match, Morgan, had a hard-biting head dog called Rowdy he felt could beat Nigerino. Rowdy was a very talented one-time winner out of Champion Tonka/Balio breeding and managed to hold Nigerino out for the first 10 minutes, with Nigerino driving. Nigerino gets on Rowdy's nose, then into his chest, and then to the rear end several times and has Rowdy singing by the 30-minute mark. Morgan picks Rowdy up at 37. A couple of months later, Nigerino died of unknown cause in Cate's yard. Because of the incident before, there was even some speculation that Nigerino had been poisoned, but nobody ever really knew whether his death was due to natural causes or foul play. Nigerino was part of a litter of 6. Every dog in his litter was a match winner. His brother Thunder rode 1-3 and died during his keep for number 4. The other male in the litter, Jolie Blonde, 1-3 also. Out of the 3 bitches, Bolita and Nigeri won at least 2 each and Red Sonja won at least 1. There were unconfirmed reports that some of Nigerino's littermates won 5 or 6 matches each. Because of his early death, Nigerino was not bred to a lot of bitches. Some of the ones he was bred to were his niece Miss Kitty, his daughters Sasha and Midnight Express, Cates, McCarty's, Patches a Stompanato / Rosie Bitch. Bred to Miss Kitty, who won between 1 and 3 herself, Nigerino produced Delagarza's Little Red, a one-time winner who was stolen after this match, Delagarza's Mojo, a two-time winner who died after his second, Samson, who won 1 and lost 1 because his handler fouled out, Cate Sasha, a 1x winner in 18, punctured her opponent's bladder, and Rambo, who was picked up his only time out against a dog 3 pounds bigger, in 140. Rambo's brother Cujo was never matched but is showing to be a very good producer. Princess was a granddaughter of Jackson's Wolfman, bred to Nigerino. She produced Townsend and Hall's Revenge, a hard-biting one-time winner who was later sent to the UK and is producing some very promising young dogs there. He was only matched once because he was a terrible chain fighter. In fact, he reportedly only had 1 cutter left when he won his first match. Nigerino was also bred to a bitch called Carlton's Midnight Madness, and this breeding produced Grant's Nightmare, a one-time winner. When bred back to his daughter Sasha, Nigerino produced South's Buddy Ringo, who won 1 then lost 1 to a son of Matlock's champion Truck. He made a game, crawling courtesy scratch at 130 and died right afterwards. Buddy Ringo had been bred to Nigerino Bitch, who was his half-sister out of Nigerino and Patches, and this breeding produced 2 two-time winners, Frio Boys Ada and Terry's Red Rover. Also in the Nigerino/Sasha litter was a bitch brought to Tom Garner, Zipper. When bred to Garner's puppy Cate's champion Chinaman, she produced Pineapple Kid Ch Rosie, a 4-time winner. Rosie's championship made her sire Chinaman and Rom. Another dog in the litter off Sasha and Nigerino was to be matched, but he died during his keep due to a freak accident. The very last breeding done with Nigerino before he died was to another daughter, Midnight Express, a sister to Nigerine Bitch and Black Widow. This breeding produced Hackman's Merino, a 3-time winner. Nigerino's offspring have also shown to be producers, besides the breedings already listed. His daughter Black Widow, when bred to Cate's Pinto Pate, who later won 1 in 130 and died afterwards, she produced 2 pups, Torpedo, a dead Gamedog, and a bitch who won 2 or 3. When bred to Cujo, she produced Wildside's Mean Jolene, who lost 1 dead game. Sasha has also shown to be a producer, though a lot of her offspring are still young. When bred to a son of champion Chinaman, she produced Shocker, who won 1 and then lost to champion Tyrone by T. Townsend. Here is a bit more on Grand Champion Nigerino. I hope you can add this to the next digest. Upon receiving my last subscription, I read all the arguing over this and that. If you could put this where their BS was, you could show the world that all that really counts is true gameness. The pit talks. BS walks. This can be totally verified by Sherwood, Maloney, and many more. There wasn't even a small crowd. Everyone wanted to see this go. And many tell the story, I'm to tell you, here in this letter. Now this dog has had it rougher than it appears. He is now 6 years old, a 4-time winner. He's Wolfman, Art, Bulizen, E11, all over again, and deserves his place among his famous forefathers. He's unchallenged and I can't think of anyone that wants to go into his. These boys don't sell pups. So this is no publicity stunt. The picture of his is 1 week before his match with Pieces Al Capone. He was to come in at 37 pounds. I believe he was 2 years old then. And he still comes in and looks the same at 6 years now. If you print this, everyone will be pleased to see him, in all his awesomeness. Even those who never satched or heard of him can get the story, from some of the famous corner men. I loved Art on the cover last issue. The digest outdoes itself every time. But somehow I feel that we've left one out. And a grand one at that. And with a record like his, 4-time win, it's only right to give him his crown, before he dies. I was asked to pick out of Stratton's last book the all-time dog of dogs in modern history. Now, I'm not qualified to do all that, so I picked the best dog alive and ready today. and to the king of the 1980s. Is Cate's Nigerino. I never saw him go, but every time I heard the word, I heard the same exact thing. So I'm editing the words of the honest and I'll match this testimony against the souls of everyone who ever saw him go. That day, they all praised that little 36-pound dog. Not only did he go for a few different celebrities, he was lent out for matches and case back a winner in all four. This is For All Early Christmas. Here's his story, True and Blue, as written and edited by Billy Smith of Badlands Bulldogs. First match, May 1982, Nigerino vs Al Capone Ref Granger, 37 pounds. This took place in the Texas Panhandle. Al looks good the first 5 minutes of the match. But he is already beginning to fade fast. Nigerino dances the ballet all over his head and chest. Peace picks up Al in 37 minutes. Nigerino gets best in show, even though it was short and sweet, and among 5 other matches. Second match, October 30th, 1982, Ref not remembered but well-known pounds. Nigerino was a one-time winner and going against a one-time winner that won in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Nigering to the shoulder more than once and never slows down. Crunching bite, and ability takes his past and far beyond a dog. Thought to be able to take him in 15 minutes. Oklahoma Shorty took Nigerino into this match. Between the two, Nigerino came out a 2-time winner in 120 and again, best in show. Both matches were by different conditioners and handlers. Third match, Spring 1983, at 36 pounds Ref Celso Nigerino goes into McMillion's brindle dog. Once again, Nigerino is going into another 2-hour winner. The first 5 minutes the brindle is competing. But not for long. Nigerino is all the way and scratches to win in 12 minutes. The brindle was supposed to beat Nigerino. By this time everyone is talking Nigerino, the best have seen his path. Sherwood offers to buy. Cates won't sell his son. Maloney says Nigerino is the best 36 to 37 pounds dog ever. Gurno buys Ranger, another 2-hour winner, and one of the roughest he's seen just to match on. Nigerino. Fourth match, like all the other long-winded dogs, Nigerino all the way. Ranger can't and won't go at 37 minutes. Nigerino is now a 4x winner and unchallenged. Nigerino was then, and still is, the best 36 to 37 pounds dog in the world. He's produced several good ones, including Deleganzo's Samson. I can't think of one dog I'd pick to win against Nigerino, or any of his sons. They are proven. Ability plus, and times 2 equal Nigerino. Delegarza Samson vs Garros. Nigerino's son is powerful, like father like son, into the chest, and it's over in 27 minutes. Some of the best conditioned and handled this dog for Cates. And all who saw his go or ever heard of his try to own his prodigy today. These old boys ain't puppy peddlers, so good luck getting yours. Some compare, but none surpass that little brown dog with the black tall.